myself Mahesh Kumar H. Due to the lockdown, we are unable to take the class. Now I am going to the one more concept to the online. The concept is the gene regulation or regulation of the gene expression. In previous classes, we learned about the introduction of the genetic code, the salient features of the genetic code. And also in next video, we also learn about the mechanism of the translation process. Next, I am going to the one more important topic, the last part of this molecular biology concept in our syllabus, that is gene regulation. Gene regulation, it is also means the regulation of the gene expression. We know that what is gene? The gene is a segment of the DNA. It acts as a functional unit of the heredity. Gene is a segment of the DNA. It acts as a functional unit of the heredity. It stores the genetic information, carries the genetic information from one generation to the another generation. It is called a gene. Regulation means it is control. This, according to our definition, the gene regulation means it is the mechanism by which organisms controls the expression of the genes. It is called as gene regulation. This our statement says that the gene regulation is how the expression of the genes are regulated, how the activities of the genes are controlled, how the inactivities of the genes are controlled, how the genes are switched on, how the genes are functional, how the genes are non-functional. Here, both the activities of the gene, like activities of the gene or inactivation of the gene, it is regulated by the mechanism. That mechanism is called as a gene regulation. When we see the actual definition of the gene regulation, the gene regulation is it is a mechanism. Gene regulation is a mechanism by which the organism controls their own expression of the genes. It is called as the gene regulation. I also told that this is how the expression of the genes are regulated in the organism body. In case example ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಂ ತನ್ನ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೋ, ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಂ ತನ್ನ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ನ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೋ, ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೋ, ಆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಜೀನ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, gene regulation is different in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. We can see that different types of gene regulation. In case of a prokaryotes, the gene regulation is very simple process compared to the eukaryote. In prokaryote, the gene regulation, the gene expression is a polysystolic fashion. What is meaning of this polysystolic manner? Here, the multiple genes which under the control of one gene, that gene is called as a promoter. This promoter gene which regulate the expression of the multiple gene, it is called as polysystolic fashion. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಜೀನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತ ಜೀನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಪಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ಟೋನಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. This is the promoter gene, this is the regulation gene, these are the multiple genes. Here, this one promoter region, only the one promoter region which controls all the activities of this multiple gene. It is called as polysystolic fashion of a gene expression. Next, when you see the gene expression in the eukaryotes, the gene expression is monosystolic fashion. It means the specific genes has specific promoter. It is called as a monosystolic fashion. ಇಲ್ಲಿ prokaryote ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಈ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. But in case of this eukaryotes, the specific genes, the different genes have different promoters which varies with the number of genes. ಎಷ್ಟು eukaryotes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು genes present ಇರ್ತವೋ ಅಷ್ಟು genes ಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ರಮೋಟರ್ ತಂದೆ ಆದಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು genes ನ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. It is called as monosystolic fashion. Now I go to the gene regulation in the prokaryotes. In gene regulation in the prokaryotes, it is mainly performed by the several process. The gene regulation in the prokaryotes, it is mainly regulated by the environmental condition. And when environmental condition is favored, the gene regulation in the prokaryotes becomes regulated. Next, some of the availabilities of resource which also affects the regulation of the gene expression in the prokaryotes. Next, one more important thing which express the gene regulation in the prokaryotic is accessory protein. It is the accessory protein which acts as the important role in regulation of the gene expression in the prokaryotes. In prokaryotes ಅಲ್ಲಿ accessory protein ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್, ಈ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ prokaryotic gene expression ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ನ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Next, what happens means here when the multiple genes which present in the DNA or RNA, these multiple genes, the function of the multiple genes, the regulation of the multiple genes, it is regulated by the one accessory protein. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ in case of prokaryotic gene expression ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು accessory protein multiple gene expression ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. It is the main important fact about the accessory protein. This accessory protein regulate the expression of the multiple gene. When this accessory protein, for example, take accessory protein as RNA polymerase enzyme. When RNA polymerase enzymes which go and bind to the promoter region, this promoter region, then this multiple gene transcribe the specific protein. When this accessory protein, this is RNA polymerase enzyme, when does not go and reach to this multiple gene, these multiple gene does not express any one of the gene. When accessory protein go and bind to the promoter region, accessory protein which go and bind to the promoter site, which regulate the expression of the multiple genes. When this accessory protein does not bind to the promoter site, which does not regulate this multiple genes, does not regulate the expression of the multiple genes. This is the main thing involved in the prokaryotic gene regulation in case of the accessory protein. Next, when you see the one more actual definition of this gene regulation, it is also explained by the process of regulating the expression of a certain genes, that certain genes are present in the DNA, that genes are finally makes into the protein. It means the regulating the expression of these multiple genes, where multiple genes are present, that multiple genes are present in the DNA, that genes which finally makes into the protein. When the genes that the expressed gene finally makes into the protein. Next, when the activation or inactivation of a certain genes, when the genes are active in the bacterial body, in case of example, take the bacteria. When the genes are active in the bacterial body, bacterial DNA, that genes helps in synthesis of the particular product. When the genes are inactive, when the genes does not express the protein, that inhibits the synthesis of the particular product. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ, ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆದಕ್ಕಂತ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸ್, ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ main principle involved in the regulation of the gene expression. When the genes are active, it helps in synthesis of the particular product. When the genes are inactive, it inhibits the synthesis of the particular product. The main idea involved in the gene regulation in prokaryotics is on and off switch method. When the genes are turned on, it helps in synthesis of the particular product. When the genes are turned off, it inhibits the synthesis of the particular products. Next, take example. It is a double-stranded DNA. This double-stranded DNA consists of a different type of genes in different region. Consider it is a double-stranded DNA. It is the A gene. Next, this gene and this DNA which undergo the transcription process. Finally, this DNA produces the mRNA. This mRNA consists of a different genes in different regions. This mRNA consists of a different genes in different region. Finally, the genes present in the mRNA are finally translated into the protein. Finally, the A gene which undergo the transcription process. Finally, the A gene which express the A protein. This is the gene regulation. When A gene is expressed, the A gene which activates the which synthesis the A protein. When A gene does not express, this A gene inhibits the synthesis of the A protein. Consider bacteria as examples in gene regulation. This A protein, it is expressed by the gene A. This A protein, it mainly helps in the metabolism of the lactose. When A gene which expresses the A protein, this A protein, it helps in break the lactose in the bacterial body. In case of bacteria, when lactose is present in the case of bacteria ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ lactose present ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This A gene produces this A gene express the A protein. When lactose is present only in the bacteria, this A gene express the A protein. Finally, when the A gene is expressed, this A protein expressed A protein which break the lactose into the glucose plus galactose. Finally, bacteria take the glucose as the energy source. In one more case, when lactose is present in the bacterial body, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ದೇಹದೊಳಗಡೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this A gene does not express the A protein. In case of lactose is present in bacterial body, this A gene produces the A protein. This A protein helps in breakdown of the lactose. But in case of second case, the lactose is absent. When lactose is absent, this A gene does not produce the A protein. Here, expression of the A gene is blocked. The expression of the A gene is turned off. This is the one simple mechanism involved in the gene regulation. Here, when lactose is present, this gene expresses the A protein. When lactose is absent, this A gene does not express the A protein. ಇಲ್ಲಿ lactose absent ಇದೆ. Absent ಇದ್ರೂ A gene ಯಾಕೆ A protein ನ secrete ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, A protein ನ synthesis ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ? Because it is an energy consuming process. Because ಯಾವಾಗ lactose present ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ A gene A protein ನ synthesis ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. When lactose is absent, what is the purpose of synthesis of the A protein? Hence ಈ A gene ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ mRNA ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ mRNA A protein ನ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This is all the energy consuming process. Hence, when no lactose, A gene does not express the A protein. It is the main idea behind the gene regulation in the bacteria prokaryotes. Next, I go into the one more simple example of gene regulation in the prokaryotes. I already told that in the bacteria, when lactose is present inside the bacteria which release the one more important enzyme, that enzyme is called as beta galactosidase enzyme. When lactose is present inside the body, this bacteria produces or synthesizes the beta galactosidase enzyme. This beta galactosidase enzyme which break the lactose into the glucose plus sucrose or glucose plus galactose. Finally, that bacteria consume and take the glucose as the energy source as food. When lactose is not present in the bacterial body, this bacteria does not synthesize the beta galactosidase enzyme. Here, expression of the beta galactosidase gene is inactivated or blocked off. Next, when you see the gene regulation examples in the eukaryotes, the multiple gene regulation takes place. In gene regulation in eukaryotes helps in transcription level, translation level, next processing level, etc. Next, this gene regulation in eukaryotes also helps in when we know that the zygote, which next step of a zygote forms into the embryo. Then the development of the embryo, then the differentiation of the embryo into the organ grade of a system organization. In this process, involved a series of gene regulation. ಒಂದು ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಫೈನಲಿ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಜೀನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಟು ದ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್. It is the one more example in the gene regulation in the eukaryotes. Next, this gene regulation, it is easily understood by the specific mechanism. That mechanism is called as the operant concept. Before going to the operant concept, I must tell what is the definition of the operon. This operon means the each metabolic reaction is controlled by the set of genes. Those set of genes are called as the operon, or in other words, it can also say that all the genes which regulated the metabolic reaction is called as operon. This operon system, which consists of structural genes, control genes, multiple genes, overall these genes which comprises which genes which regulated the metabolic reaction, these are called as operon. These operons are two types. One is inducible operon, one more is suppressible operon. When you see the inducible operon system, this inducible operon, in normal condition, this inducible operon, it is turned off. In normal condition alli ee operon system turned off ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆದಂತ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. It can be turned on when it required. then ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ, this operon system, inducible operon system, which can be turned on when it required. When in case of this suppressible operon, in normal condition, this suppressible operon, it is turned on. Normal condition alli ಇದು turned on ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, but it can be turned off when it required. The main difference between this inducible operon and suppressible operon are, in normal condition, this inducible operon is turned off, but in suppressible operon, in normal condition, it is turned on. It can be turned on when it required. It can be turned off when it required. The example of this inducible operon are lac operon. The example of this suppressible operon are tryptophan. These are the main examples of the operon concepts. Next, this gene regulation is in prokaryotes. It is clearly understood by the lac operon concept. This lac operon concept, which gives idea about how genes are regulated in the prokaryotic organisms. Example, bacteria. In bacteria